Gonna be the 4 steps to 100k a month as an agency. So I hope you guys gonna like this video. By the way, I'm in Dubai right now. Absolutely sick place to be at. Like, it is like Miami on steroids right here. This is absolutely crazy. I've never seen a more crazy city than Dubai. Like, literally the people you meet, everything. I can make a total new video about that, but let's talk about the 4 steps to 100k a month as an agency. So the first thing I wanted to go over is the first one, is the part one, which I would say you are around 0 to 5,000 per month. And then you're just kind of like figuring it out, right? You need a mentor, you need somebody to learn from. You're at 0 to 5,000 a month. You're basically like a contractor. You're basically like a freelancer, right? You're alone, you're solo, you're just keeping it solo. So what's the most important thing here? People get that wrong. People spend their most amount of time on creating the best logo, creating the best website, creating the best name, like wasting time on these activities that doesn't really matter. You don't really need them. You don't really need a website really to have a $10,000 a month agency, really, but they spend the most amount of time on the wrong things. Like, the only thing you should be spending the most amount of time on is actually getting clients. So how do you get clients? You need to get them on a meeting. You need to do outreach. So you need to spend your most amount of time in cold outreach. You can do that through Instagram DMs, through Facebook DMs, through LinkedIn DMs. You can do that through cold calling. You can do that through cold emails. So you should spend most amount of your time literally sending out 300, 400 DMs every single day, 400 emails every single day. But 400, that might be a lot for some of you guys, but try to be personalized for the people you're trying to help. Find your niche, find the people who you want to help, find their specific needs and tailor them a specific solution. And if you don't know the solution just yet, you need a mentor. You need somebody that you can get help from. You need somebody that can actually teach you the ways of doing it, right? So that's the only thing you need to care about, getting clients. So get them on a meeting, and that's the only thing you need to focus on, right? And also, when you get them as a client, that's when you're trying to focus on the service delivery, right? So get them on a meeting, close them on a meeting, and then provide the best service you can. And guys, don't be afraid to do a free trial. Don't be afraid to work for free. Because if you work for free, let's say if you get 5 clients where you work for free, perfect. Deliver the amazing result for your clients. Work for free. Tell them you're gonna help them for free and deliver amazing results. Get a case study, get some reviews, get some social proof. If you have some social proof, perfect. It's gonna make things 10 times easier. The first client is always the hardest, and the second one is easy because now you have social proof. You have proof of concept that you've helped a specific niche, a specific person, a specific business, or whatever your service is, right? Part 2, that's a boutique agency. So I would say you can go anything from $5,000 to even $20,000 a month, but let's keep it at $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Okay, so that's part 2, $5,000 to $10,000 a month as a boutique agency. So what you're gonna do here is that maybe you're gonna try to hire somebody. Maybe you will get 1 or 2 people to actually help you in. Maybe you will get a VA in that will help you with do some outreach for you. Maybe you will have somebody that will help you on the service delivery side, maybe as a media buyer, as another contractor to help you within your business, right? You can start using software so you can do things more efficiently. So better softwares, more softwares, and also hire people that can actually help you. Okay, so that's kind of like from the 5,000 to 10,000 month mark. You have social proof. It's just about scaling. It's just about finding the right people to help you within this journey so your business can scale and you can spend your time on the right things. Again, you're still working in the business. You want to try to work on the business as most as possible, but you're still in that area where you're still working in the business, all right? So part 3, that's the results driven agency. Here you are probably around 10 to 30,000 per month, I would say. This is the part where I am at right now. We're at 30,000 per month right now, and you kind of feel like you're running a business. You're running a business basically. You are sometimes in the business doing some tasks. You're sometimes on the business, kind of like put the people in the right place, right? But like, let's be honest, business for the people that actually know business is messy. Let's say it's messy. Some people don't do the things that they need to do. Some things happen over there, you need to come here. You're kind of like a fire extinguisher, right? Some problems happens here, you come here and you cover it up. Some problems appear here, you come here and you fix them, right? And that's kind of like what you want to be at right now, right? So you're kind of like a business owner. You have different people. Maybe you have all from 4 to even 8 employees or people or contractors working with you, and you're trying to build the systems, right? Now I would say it's really important, at least for me when I'm coming into this area, is actually starting to build the right systems that allows you to scale more, right? So finding the right people, that's the most important key. So finding the right people is one of the hardest things, I would say, especially for me when I'm first starting out there. So it's a lot about interviewing a lot of people. I remember I watched a video about Sam Owens, the CEO of Skool, I do believe, right? He took 600 interviews before he found his co-founder. 600 interviews. Like, that just absolutely blew my mind to actually find your perfect partner, right? And you should kind of have that same approach. Maybe not 600 interviews, but you should have some type of approach like that. It takes a lot of interviews to find the right people. That's kind of like what the message I'm trying to make. So you're a business owner, you're kind of figuring out, you're piecing the puzzles together, right? You're trying to find the right people so you can scale, build the right systems, build the right SOPs for the people so you can scale more. Next step, that's going to be the part 4, where you scale from $30,000 per month to even $250,000 per month. And I swear that's our plan. That's how we're going to do it. So it's the first way of doing it is kind of like a private equity incubator. So what you can do here, because now you have a couple of clients, you have good clients, you are a full-time business owner, right? So what you can do here is that you actually invest into the companies that you like. For example, let's say if you work with 4 or 5 e-commerce brands that does really, really well, you can actually invest into those e-commerce brands and become a part owner or have some ownership within that company, right? And that's a great deal, because maybe one day you sell that company for 3, 4, 5 or even 10, 20 million dollars, let's say, right? And you have a percentage in that, remember. So investing into companies you believe in, that you have helped in the process, is actually so key, because you already know so much about them, you're already in there, and when you have part ownership, that becomes like even more like your baby. Like, it's your company now. You are part of this company, and it's going to mean a lot more for you. So that's one way of doing it. And also taking that money, that cash flow you earn from the agency, and also if you want to invest into different types of stocks or invest into crypto, if that's for you, you can also do that. And there again, it's really important that you network with the right people so you know exactly what to invest in, because I don't know anything about investing in stocks. I don't know anything about investing in crypto, but luckily I have people that know that. Okay, so that will obviously help me do the things for me, because I don't have the time to do all the research. But if I have people that does the research for me, that's gonna make it way more easier, right? So that's one way of doing it. You can also just keep on scaling your agency. That's also a way of doing it. I would say that, so what you do here is that you basically just, like, we are a part of doing this. This is kind of like our plan, right? So scaling our agency, you can do it 2 ways. You have the private equity incubator, like I was talking about, or just keep scaling it, right? So what I would say here, the money you was going to invest in the stocks or in the crypto, you just invest that more into the team. And now it's really about, because in this period you are finally finding people, so the employees, the contractors, so you are managing them, right? You are managing them so you can have time to work on the business, right? Not work in the business, but work on the business, like I was talking about, right? So you are managing them. But if you want to scale further than that, I really do believe, let's say to $250,000 a month, I really do believe it's about finding people who manage the people, right? So right now you're managing the employees, but now you're actually finding that middle step to actually manage. So you manage the managers, basically. Or did I say that right? You manage yeah, you manage the managers, right? So first you manage the employees, doing the first work, doing your first, the first employees that you hired into your business, and now you want to manage the managers who manages those first employees. That was actually really difficult to say. So that, I believe, is the first, like the 4 steps into 100K a month plus really, and keep on scaling it. There's many ways of doing it. I'm not saying this is the right way or another. You can do it as you want, but I would say there are some pillars there. You can maybe take some value out of it. And yeah, please let me know in the comments if there was anything I missed out on. Maybe I should have added on as well. Just let me know. And yeah, peace.